Welcome back to From the Depths. Let's play with Lezren. I am Lezren, and today we're gonna get a little bit more done. Last episode, we actually captured a ship, bringing it back in to scrap it, and we're gonna bring some more stuff. Gonna bring it all in and see what we can do with even taking the fight to the enemy. Sounds like fun to me. So I'm gonna actually want to, not probably that far, I want to bring it into the docking clamp here. Probably sideways. Safe approach all the way out there. Let's do that. Select, bring it in. As you can see, it'll just kind of magically tow it into the docking clamp. You don't have to do this, but I like to. Gives you a good view of it. I could repair it, but I don't want it. So I'd rather use my own. Let's go ahead and scrap it. All right. Now destroy it. It is gone for good. And we've got a lot of resources, everyone. More than I can hold. Some of it's being held in my boat, so... See, natural and metal. Actually, it doesn't matter. Once I start bringing this thing in, half of that's going away anyway. So I'm going to let this build. And while that works, I did get a new balloon, right? It's cargo freighter. Where's my balloon? Or my radar. Is that it? That is my radar. So let's put you right there. I don't want it to pull in a fleet if I can avoid it. There we go. If you cross a line, whatever's stationed in these squares will come after you. So I want to try to avoid that if I can. Where is my other one, though? That's the freighter. He's definitely somewhere. Oh, there it is. Didn't know I put you way over there. Okay, that's fine. You can hang out over that island. Nope. Not you. Thank you. Stay there. You, though. Right there. Get over the island and stay there. Thank you. Ironclad's probably 50%-ish done. Oh, perfect. Do I have any... Nope, picked up all the resources. Alright. This is basically the same thing as the cannon ironclad. Pretty much all the internals. Except the gun. The main gun is polar opposite of it almost. The cannon variant is just that. It's a one single barrel cannon. And this one is a 6-barrel Gatling cannon. I like both equally. This should probably be, like, the boat itself will probably be enough. I'll need probably 3 or 4 of them in a fleet to really take on the Deepwater Guard. But we'll see. Almost done. And it's done. So let's put you in with that fleet. Pull you out to move you into position to where you'll be useful with the fleet. There we go. Let's pull. Let's get him in position. I'm going to probably warp over to it and let it reload. From what I can tell, it does not reload automatically while pulled. And that may just be a feature they're going to work on eventually. Or I may just be doing something wrong. Yep, it's still loading. You can hear it clicking. It's putting all the ammo in the ammo racks. So as you can see, this is a 6-barrel, 50 millimeter. Fires a pretty decent RPM. This one is a single barrel. And if I come over to this one, I mean, it's not a great rate of fire, but the shell is just, it's awesome in so many ways, at least against somewhat unarmored opponents. And the shell for this thing is just a 3-meter shell. And it's a little bit of gunpowder, penetration fuse, set to 2.5 meters, 2 high explosive elements, and then a composite warhead. And it just obliterates Deepwater Guard. I'll probably have to update this to go a little bit further into more metal-heavy factions. This one, on the other hand, has a 7-meter shell. Incredibly long shell. Lots of gunpowder. And this should be 50. This is just stats. That's all it's going to tell you. This number doesn't do anything besides change these stats. So it's a very high velocity shell in some manner of speaking. My other one, my cannon's a little under 200 or under 250-ish. But this one, pretty much the same. It obliterates the wood ships of the Deepwater Pirate faction. And if it's done loading, which it is, give you a little demonstration. Pretty high rate of fire. It's not the highest you can make, but it works pretty well. And with 486 rounds, it'll go a little while before needing to reload. Although when it does reload, it takes a while. That's when this one comes in, when the cannon comes in, because the cannon will keep firing while this one's reloading. And this one just eliminates air targets incredibly fast. I mean, it's basically an AA gun. I could put flak on it so they explode, but I like it just the way it is. So, let's go pick a fight. Now that we have a pretty good fleet, I think we're all supplied. I just want to make sure. Where's my... Is that my cargo ship? Oh, there it is. We are pretty well supplied. Not great. I need to take... Oh, take. Oh, that's why. And I'm going to go over there to it real quick. I just want to look at it. See what kind of resources I have. I have quite a bit of fuel, a little bit of ammo. But this will actively create, because that's why I have all these ammo processors. So it'll empty these barrels and refill them incredibly quick. Although I'm a little concerned with how much of everything else we've got. Am I in I am in range, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely in range. So I'm having a little trouble with the ability to set these. Like, I want this to have no anything on it. I want this to technically keep full unless, say, this freighter is here trying that needs resources. Then I want it to put resources in there. Problem is, if I put this to maintain everything, it seems to just hoard it, and it won't actually really give much to anything else. But if I tell it to, not do that, well, actually, hold on. Yeah, see, 1 and 1. So they're part of the same resource group. I don't have any spare part. I don't know why I'm keeping full of everything. I want to keep a little bit of fuel. I don't really care about ammo or spare parts or energy. Let's just do normal levels. And it should not be depositing on this, but it seems to be trying to. Because this one is set to set to nothing. This should be set to nothing but take from. It's not trying to give to. Why is it trying to give to it? I don't know. Sometimes this seems to work, sometimes it doesn't. And this I need to set up. That's the Gatling, right? Oh, that's the Gatling. Okay, let's do that. So why are you trying to give so much to... I'll figure this all out eventually. Okay, not right now. Important thing is, does this have the resources? It has some, and I'll pick more up as we kill things. So let's go ahead and pick a fight up here. Let's go north. Speed up time. How many resources? I could almost get another ironclad, and I might do that here in a minute. Let's get into the fight, though. And what we have here looks like just one ship, a Marauder. Okay, let's get on the Gatling clad. I'll just do everything. Just watch this thing shred it. Especially with these two ironclads coming in. Not going to be much left by the time the bumblebees get to it. This thing is just getting destroyed. It's probably already hollow. Yeah, practically. And the rounds in that Gatling gun are not large. They're not very big. I mean, 5 centimeters is good by, normal standards, but in this game, it's not that big. When you think about it, 50 caliber is 12.5 or 12.7 centimeters. So, it's a very small round. And this is dead. Battle finished. Alright. Did we take any damage? Yeah, looks like you got hit. But as in damage, no. No lasting damage. Gotta let this reload. I don't want it to be stuck in the reload state. The thing is, okay, I'll put it this way. The thing is with this Gatling gun at least, I have what's called a belt-fed loader on it. And the belt-fed loaders, when they're in a reload state, cannot fire. They can fire until they're empty, but once they start the reload, they have to finish reloading before the belt feeder will allow the gun to fire again. So, unfortunately, that is why it is not real popular, because you are forced to do a long reload depending on it. But you add enough of them, and you're not going to have to reload very often. And I do have these set to start a reload, I believe 20 seconds after it fires its last shot, so it's almost done. Alright, that should be plenty. Let's pull them. Let's go to the next one. I could probably pull both of these, honestly. And this guy, I am going to put probably right here. And that said, let's go get all that natural resource. And then bring it back. Take my cargo freighter up there. Roger that. Okay. What I might do is end this episode on going to the creative designer and just kind of showing you my guns that are in these boats. Much easier to do in that aspect than it is in the campaign, because you obviously can't see the gun. You can see it work, you can watch it in action, but you can't see the gun itself. That's for sure. What do we have? Just one boat? An Atlas? Not even a boat. Well, it's an airship, if you want to call it a boat. Okay. There goes the Gatling gun. Oh, my big gun missed. You can tell the big gun's the green lines. See, that's the big one. It's alright, the Gatling gun is definitely on target, and he is just destroying this thing. These aren't a very good show because these Atlases are very old, and they need to be updated. They don't work very well with the new mechanics. Of course, one of them by itself isn't going to work very well anyway. Yeah, that should be dead. Sounds like my Gatling gun is actually out of ammo. You can tell when it starts getting low because it'll start just kind of spitting rounds here and there. Yep. Okay. Did we take any damage? Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Alright, I'm going to clear the southern circle real quick. And I want to go home. I want to make another balloon radar. And have it on its way. And then I'll probably get another cannon ironclad going. think it's done. Whoa. Let's go put him in that seat. That thing, let's put it in its own fleet. And then you, my friend, I want over this island as high as you can get. I may stop him short. Otherwise he'll pull this. And I don't want that yet. So what do we got going here? Looks like one boat, a marauder. Should be very easy. And a resource node. Yeah, let's get in the... Wait, what? Looked like I was in two different fleets for a second. I might try to do this little manual here. Round incoming. Come on. Am I bobbing up and down a lot? What's going on here? There we go. I was looking at the wrong line, apparently. There's the large cannon round. When it hits, it just destroys. And like any game, you can usually do better yourself versus the AI. Oh, just a little over. Boom. There goes your captain's quarters. Alright, let the AI do it. Oh shit, I didn't realize. I didn't realize I was that close. Alright, well. Fun can be had this close. Nice. Battle finished. They're getting a little bit angry at me. Let's get you repaired. I might, let's see. It's a horrible resource node. I mean, it is more metal, which is what I need. Let's have you go get all the resources and return home. Think. Is that the boat? Oh, it's a balloon. No, you stay. You stay there. Early warning system. They'll battle that before, if anything. And it opens up the map radar-wise. Where's my cargo? There you are. You go get the stuff. And then go back home. All right. I think that's about it for the campaign. How about me go home? I'll save it. All right, let's go into Designer. And I'll show you my guns. Thought I went in there already. There we go. First of all, let's go ahead and load in something. See? There we go. And why it's in the ground, I don't know. Let's raise it up. And this is the cannon. As you can see, it's got a lot of ammo loaders. It's got quite a bit of cooling ability and some dampening. And it does a hell of a job at destroying things. That's how many layers it'll go through of wood. It won't do quite as much in steel, but it does a pretty good job nonetheless. And the explosive, even if it hits metal, it will destroy metal, but it'll definitely destroy everything around it. I think that is the most recent version of this. It might not be. Let me... Nope. Let me get rid of this one. And might need to move. There we go. Get off my platform. Come on. Fall off the platform. There you go. Alright, let's bring up the next one. I've got several different Gatling versions. Actually, I think this is my newest one of the cannon. Yeah, this is what's actually in the boat right now. And if I turn on symmetry, I can take all the armor off of it. Oh, come on. There we go. I don't have symmetry on now. There we go. Let's do it this way. Almost done. Oh, okay. I put a big block there. There we go. And the armor's gone. Okay. This is the gun I actually have in the boat. It's a little bit better, a little more compact in order to, you know, be in a boat. Let's see. I can actually... Yeah, I can hook it up. And there it goes. It's loading up all the ammo. That's one good thing about this game. You can watch. I mean, you can actually watch the ammo being placed in these things, and it's only going to get better. And the same gun. Same penetration. Same everything. Just fits in a 5x5 square. Which is what I built that boat to be. So. Boom. And I could probably change... All I'd have to really do is change the shell composition to make this truly armor piercing. Which, if you do, instead of having HE shells, what you'll want is probably like a solid. Maybe do a frag. And you could even do a sabo or sabo round. Something around that. That's just penetration's useless. Let's put the frag there. Let's put a sabo warhead body. And then a solid. Is that what I had? Yeah. Solid. That's going to be pretty massively penetration. Of course, that's not what I have in there. I still have the old rounds. So, let me flip back over here. Gotta do this. And that will clear out the shells that are actually in there. Give it about 20 seconds and it'll do a reload. I just need one. Come on. Maybe it's 30. Gonna make a liar out of me, huh? It's the same thing. There they go. Okay. Gotta wait for a round to actually be loaded. Shouldn't take that long. Takes longer to load it into the ammo rack than it does to put one in the barrel. There we go. Yeah, a little bit better. I've definitely had better with nothing but sabo. About 2 rounds in. Problem is it doesn't do any explosion. Strictly penetration. It's actually a pretty poor round. So anyway, let's see. Let me yank this one off here. And the last one I'll put on is I'll put the Gatling cannon on there. Nope. There. This is the Gatling that's in the current boat as well. I'm not going to take all the armor off of it. Just because it'll take a little bit. Take it off the side so you can see, because these are all beams for the most part. Unfortunately, I took these off too. Okay. This one uses the incredibly long shell. Oops. That's right here. And as they load in, they'll finish, and yeah, that's that. So, I appreciate you watching. This is episode 3-ish of Lezren's Let's Play From the Depths. I hope you're enjoying it. I know I am. I love playing this game. I can play it for hours and hours and hours, sometimes to my own detriment. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great night.